welcome back to my channel. In today's video I wanted to do something a little different, something that I have never done prior to this actual video, so I'm really excited to go ahead and I guess kind of bring you along with me on this journey that I've kind of taken. Something new for me as well. Literally, I had no idea what I was doing, watched a couple of videos, I actually read a couple of things on different websites and stuff, so I kind of got a good idea and thought I was a pro and decided to just go ahead and go with the flow and do exactly what others did. So for me, this is just going to be as much of an experiment as it is going to be for you guys just watching me do this as well. But I'm just going to go ahead and pretty much this is for me to show you guys that even though you've never done something in life, you still can go ahead and try and succeed at it. Now, I don't know if I've succeeded or if I've even done a good job. Personally, I feel like I didn't do that bad, so I was like, I'm still gonna put the video up. As you guys can already tell from the title and from the actual video, something is a little different. I cut my own hair for the first time. I really don't know what came over me. I was literally in the shower and I'm like, okay, I want something different. And then I just came to the room and waited for everyone to go to sleep so I can go ahead and chop it all off. To be honest with you, the reason why I actually did it was because my ends were just so dry and just so dead and damaged. That's why I decided to go ahead and take my hair off. Now, I did keep my length. I think I cut off about 2 inches from my length and then do more layers, so it just felt more fresher. It just feels more alive, not dead anymore. Before I actually start the video, I do want to say a couple of things. I've had a couple of people on my in the comment section telling me out, oh my god, I effing hate you, oh my god, you talk so much, blah 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 blah. Okay, I talk a lot. I know that this is exactly why people watch me, is because I talk a lot and I talk to you guys and I talk to you guys as if you guys are my friends. I don't want to just sit down and get into the tutorial and not talk to you guys, because I feel like that's not fun at all. It feels more of a stranger kind of a relationship. So when I talk to you guys, it's because I consider all of you my little virtual huggable cuddle buddy friends. That's why I try to talk as much as I possibly can before I can get into the tutorial, because there's a lot of things that I do need to cover. Some may be important, some may be really irrelevant, but I still feel like there's so much in my life that you guys need to know. So if I fart and I poop, I feel like you guys need to know that. So we're not strangers to each other. So yes, I talk a lot. We all know that and we all accept that. And if you don't, there's a lot of other people you can watch for beauty tips. Just saying. I'm an extrovert, so I apologize for all that. Anyways, now that we've covered the important and the basics of this video, which is letting you guys know that I don't really care if you think I talk a lot and because you hate me because of it. I know that you know that I know that you know that I know that you don't like the fact that I talk so much, and I know that you also know that I don't care. Did that make any sense? I really hope so. I feel like I'm so happy and hyper today. No, I didn't have coffee. I did have a lot of candy though. Plus I cut my hair, so I'm kind of happy and excited about the fact that I cut it myself and it didn't turn out so hideous. I mean, it's not the best haircut that I've ever gotten because I did it myself, but I feel like over time, if I keep practicing, it is going to get better. And I kind of actually not kind of, I actually really like it. I'm very proud of myself for accomplishing all this by myself. That's why I just wanted to go ahead and also share it with you guys. I'll go around and then come back so you guys can see exactly how my hair looks. So this is how it looks from the front after I've curled it. I did straighten it prior to this, but I didn't want to keep it straight. I wanted to do something different with this. So this is how it looked after it's been completely styled. I know that these layers are a bit short, but as they grow, it is going to become a little more natural for the hair to just kind of blend into the rest of the head. So I guess this is how it looks right now. It's a very blunt cut right now, as some of the layers are a little blunt. This is how it looks from the back. And from the side. From the other side. So yeah, that's just how the haircut looks. And if you guys want to learn how I accomplished all this sexiness, just keep on watching the video.
Before starting off with the actual haircut, you want to make sure that your hair is wet, just because I feel like when the hair is wet, it is very easy to manage. So it's going to be good if you have like a misting bottle that you can also keep around in case the hair tends to dry up. You can just go ahead and mist it and just, I guess, wet it a little bit. Go ahead and brush your hair out completely, and as you guys can see, my slit or my line is not in the center, so I'm going to brush my hair back and then make a line down the center. Once you've split the hair into two, you want to go ahead and start brushing each side, and then taking a pointy comb or anything, you want to go ahead and separate your hair each section. So you're pretty much going to have 4 sections in total. Start separating from your ear, from the tip of the ear, and separate it from the bottom parts of the hair. Go ahead and also do that to the other side as well. You can put them in little buns like I did, or you can, I don't know, do whatever you want to do with it, but just kind of get it out the way. To get a better cut, you want to go ahead and work in smaller portions or smaller sections. So as you guys saw, I've just separated my lower section into 2 as well, and then just bringing my comb down through the hair. I'm going to go ahead and stop at the parts where I want to just cut off. So as you guys saw, brought the comb down so it just had a very nice kind of a clean, even texture to it, and then just cut the edges off or cut the parts off that I did not want. Now as you guys can see, I didn't cut much of it off just because I wanted to keep the length. So if you want to shorten the length, you can definitely cut more off. However, I did want to keep mine. The first section that you cut off is going to be your guideline for the remainder of your hair. Now go ahead and brush the other part that you do have left over, brush it down, and then using your part that you've already cut, line it up and then cut in the same angle, at the same level, in the same direction as the one you recently cut. Go ahead and continue the same step on both sides. As you guys can see, I am just kind of like nipping off the little ends. The reason for that is because I want my haircut to be very blended, and if you don't want it that way, if you just want a complete blunt cut, it's also fine. You can do that as well. I just feel like with this, it just looks a little more natural as opposed to having a harsh line or a harsh edge or a cut. Go ahead and let both sides down, separate the parts that you've already cut, and what we're going to do here is just take the upper sections of our head. So from each side, we're taking about an inch section, and we're going to start brushing this upwards, and also go ahead and move the remainder of the hair that you have to the side, or just go ahead and clip it up, ponytail it up, whatever you want to do, just get it out the way. Start brushing the part that you just recently sectioned off as well, and start brushing this upward. The reason why we're going to brush our sections up is because this is going to give us the length of a nice layer. These are going to be the beginning and the start off of our layers. I am cutting a little more off just because I want a shorter first layer, or the top layer to be a little shorter. So I am going to brush this up and just cut more off, just exactly like I recently did it. Now here we're going to be working on our first part. Go ahead and open or loosen up the first section, or the first side that you do want to work on. And the reason why I said we're going to be having the top layer as our first layer to start working off, it's going to be our guideline as well. We're going to take a little bit of the hair that we just recently cut, and we're going to combine it into our next section. And the reason for that is because when we pull this up and brush it up, it's going to allow us to give us another layer evenly, because the second part that we are picking up is at a lower angle of our head. It's going to be very nicely laid down, even though it looks like it's going to be the same length. When you pull it up and you're brushing it, it looks like it's going to be the same length, but when you drop it down after you cut it, it's going to be two different layers. I'm seriously hoping that made sense. As you guys can see, I am brushing my hair up, and like I said, this is just going to be a guideline for our next layer, because I've combined a little bit of a cut hair from the previous cut that I just recently did, and I'm adding it into the new section, which is allowing me to create another layer. Go ahead and continue the steps on both sides of the head. Just start adding a little extra hair for your next layer from the lower parts of your head, and just start cutting them off, but make sure that you use the guideline of the previous cut that you did. Enjoyed this video, and if you did, please do not forget to rate, comment, and also subscribe. And if you guys have any requests for my future videos, if you guys want to see a specific tutorial, a specific remedy, something else on my channel, just let me know. Also, a lot of you guys have been telling me to do challenges, like Urdu version challenges with my brother. I can pretty much turn any challenge into like an Urdu version challenge with my brothers. So if you guys have anything that you want to see specifically, it can be an English version challenge. I can go ahead and look it up and then see how I can do it in Urdu. So just let me know in the comments below so I can go ahead and see if my brother would be interested in filming one for you guys. We do have a helium challenge coming out very soon, where we're going to be
I don't want to like ruin it for you guys, so like we're gonna keep it at this, alright? We have the helium challenge. We're gonna do a helium challenge very, very soon for you guys. He's at work. He's been very busy, so it's been very hard. I feel like I have such a strong like Desi accent right now. It's not even funny. But anyways, we are gonna be planning. We're planning on doing that soon. It's just that he's been so busy with work and all, so we haven't really been able to do it as much as I would want to, you know. So as soon as he gets off from work or whenever he has a free day, I'm gonna try to like force him to film another video with me. Anyways, apart from that, I guess I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!